it the phone?
Yes, okay.
The Wi-Fi.
Sorry, people, I've had cold for 2 days non-stop. And yesterday when I was flying to Abuja, my ears were completely blocked due to altitudinal changes.
It's a tickle that caused it.
Yes, so the point I couldn't even hear the engine roaring. So, anyways, this is Ina.
Asu Rock, then an Atiku should not even aspire to it. Because I see no difference between these two people. And you said this one in one of your meetings.
Yes.
If you expect a different game when a PDP comes in again in 2019,
yeah,
then you need your brains checked.
Yes, yes.
Because the same people in PDP are throwing one of themselves up.
Yes.
They have not changed. You're using your hand to drag Desani back into your life. That's what it means. If an Atiku gets the presidency next year, God forbid, everything you hated about Jonathan would return.
Yes. Probably in addition to things you hated about Buhari.
And in 2023, we'll be looking for someone to kick them out again.
Yeah. No.
And so why don't just kick all of them out and so we can have a fresh start?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, thank you. So, somebody said something about me here. It's very interesting. He said, "Hi, Mr. Sowore, I watch you a lot. But the problem is that I hardly hear you because you speak with bedroom voice." God bless you, sir, for your effort to take Nigeria back. Up AAC action. So, what we want to do next is do fundraising.
Fundraising.
Yeah. Fundraising is such that we get enough money to fight the articulated thieves in this country. Yeah. So, as of today, we have 2 million naira, 177,148 naira, 44 kobo in our account. At the point we got to 3 million, but we'll be spending money, of course. That's why we are where we are now, and we get a lot of donations. Some people have also complained that, they have donor fatigue and things like that. So we don't want to put anybody under pressure. We also have to raise money transparently. Interestingly, I don't have all those exciting people around from America who know how to raise funds. So they get the lady from the UK, Gwiju. Those guys know how to damn raise funds. And Zainab is not here.
Where is she?
She's in Lagos. Zainab, wherever it might be. If we don't make enough money tonight, we'll know that it's because girls are not involved.
But I see 2 of them here. Maybe we'll bring them to the couch.
Yes.
Yes.
So account number is 100. This is Zenith Bank account 100 602 3871 100 602 3871. Father went in to bring some money. If he wants to bring it to us. Yes. So we'll be talking as we do that. Now we read comments. Do you have any questions?
Not yet.
Not yet. People were so excited with Father's.
How did we do?
They did well. We got to 500 people. How many people are we now?
222 because we switched.
You see, the moment Father left, everybody ran away. All right, so they said there's a video that is circulating that there will be a diaspora election on 1st of November to choose among the young aspirants who the group will be supporting forward. Perhaps you are aware of this. Just want to bring it to your notice. I've seen it too. I don't know the framework, so I can't speak to it. I was never contacted by any diaspora group that they are voting for someone. But hey, everybody's got a right to do what they want.
Correct.
So you say you teach post-colonial African history. It would be nice to have a collection of your lectures available on YouTube. It's also a good way to show people your capacity as a prof. Well, it's true, I've taught it for 8 years, but I don't record my lectures. The university where I teach, which is School of Visual Arts in New York, it was in possession of everything, but they don't video record, we don't video record our lectures, so, but I have students. I'm just looking at, this one says, good evening, Mr. President. I'm Atim Justin. How was your trip to Abuja? I hope everything was successful. It's long we've had a late night couch show. This has been happiness to a lot of us. Please try to make it work again. We are missing to become day and force the day to become night. We hereby join the 24 elders in heaven as we permit the hands of God Almighty to stir up secret voter. That does say elders have never had respect for us while they were stealing our commonwealth, which led to the death of our beloved brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers, children, and unemployment, insecurity, bad roads, no electricity, no good health care, poverty, and so on. Thank you, Coach. I'm not arrogant. I just speak my mind as I see things. Elders are people who are called elders because they have done what elders should do.
Mean well for the young ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you are done otherwise, you are not even worth to be referred to as an elder. If you have stolen food meant for the children,
yes.
If you have destroyed education meant for the future of a young person, you are not worthy to be described as an elder. So, eldership is earned.
Yes.
It is not conferred on people by age.
I agree with you.
So, if you are referring to the old people who have destroyed the country, well, I have no apologies, because they've done a lot of wicked things towards me.
Correct.
And towards most of you. Good evening, Mr. President. I was watching you live from Facebook, Mr. President. YouTube is better because Facebook is very easy to hack and badneck or chatting from Europe. I think we should consider YouTube as well. We can stream concurrently in all the platforms.
Okay.
So, technical group, think about how we come back using. We promise we'll end this in 30 minutes because we have to go back. Abuja is not a place you start walking around at night. All the big thieves are here.
I hear.
Has the list of ANC candidates been submitted to INEC? Don't mention my name. Yes, it will be submitted by tomorrow for the National Assembly and the presidency.
The presidency, yeah.
And on November 2nd for governorship and State House of Assemblies.
Correct.
Keep the questions coming. Do we have questions from Facebook?
No, just comment.
If you're making a donation, let us know. Someone here saying, great job, sir. Thank you. And again, if you're sending us messages, kindly, always send your name so that we can save it for the future. Take it back. Supporter from UK Place Sowore should extend campaign to Badagry, please. We were in Badagry not too long ago, but we'll go back there. Thank you for inviting us. Evangelist, the star more Lara gifted child. Thank you, Evangelist. In the last interview with Daddy Freeze on Cool FM, Eunice confirmed that her party was owing 80 million naira. I started wondering who is sponsoring the party. Because the godfather has one of these new parties. You can see how ANC will be raising funds, money through GoFundMe and other sources through public donations and selling memorabilia. ANC account is accessible on their website, while none of these new parties are transparent. I think this is one of the areas where Nigerians need to look closely before they decide on which party to embrace. We all know the APC and PDP are two sides of the same background. They rely on stolen public monies to finance their parties. Most of the 91 political parties are a decoy to confuse voters. PDP and APC have more than 70 decoy parties that they registered. Interesting. Thank you, Edward, from London. Going back here. Yes, so we have a donation that came to us that I want to announce tonight. It came to us through a bank. Some bank workers pulled together their resources.
Wow.
And gave us $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. AAC. Come on.
These are bank workers. They don't want to be named. They don't want the bank to be named.
Nigerian bank?
Yes.
Fantastic.
They are worried that if they name them, they might come after. Okay, at 355, if you multiply 355 by 10,000, what do you get? That's
3,550,000.
You need to give them a hand. Come on.
Yes.
Come on. Thank you very much.
We have brought our crowd here tonight to the Clappers Club. But Father said, they won't allow them because of his dogs. They sleep so we have by today another 3
million.
Yes. So if you are in a bank, in a company, anywhere you are looking for ways to donate to, so you can, this is a new strategy. You bond together, contribute the money together and send to us.
That's all we need.
This is the best strategy.
I'm telling you, yeah.
One day, history will be kind to all of us.
Yes.
History will be kind to you for doing this for us. So, $10,000 is what we got.
We're grateful.
Bank, yeah.
If you guys are watching, we're grateful.
Yes.
Thank you very much
for this.
Thank you. Yes.
So that will take care of a lot of things for us. We'll
Correct.
make posters. We'll make T-shirts.
Correct.
And we have to disclose this to you. The money has not been put in the bank account yet, and we'll do that.
Correct.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll change it into the local currency and put it in the bank account.
And the money is not here with us.
It's not here. It's not here.
It's not here.
So if I'm living here, don't you? If you meet us on the road, if anything falls from my body, it's my teeth.
Okay.
So it's 3.5 million naira was made from just
That's awesome.
bank workers. So
Correct.
you know how many banks there are in Nigeria? So if all of them can do that, 10 banks will give us 30-something million. 30.
And then we're flying.
We'll be flying. We'll kick these guys' asses.
We will. Yeah.
We'll kick their ass. You know, Atiku has been spending money like water. Buhari people spending, but yet they can't guarantee anyone. Nobody is falling for their plans or tricks anymore.
We're wiser.
People are wiser. Yes. And with no money, we're like all over the
everywhere.
place. Yes.
And you know the grounds we've covered so far. A lot of people would expect that only people with a private jet could have done this.
Yes.
But we've done it with zero account.
Yes, zero, and
Yes.
we have no private jets. Maybe this
It's
thing
Atiku.
is Atiku.
The spirit is here. It's just following everything.
Yeah.
So we
Go
can
ahead.
begin to talk about the fundraiser, the new strategy.
Yeah. So our new strategy is to raise funds publicly like this, and also to appeal to those of you who might be out there to help us support this movement.
Yes.
The revolution has always been the house of the young. The young always inherits the revolution. Nigerian youth are you ready to take action towards your oppressors? If yes, why not join hands with the African Action Congress to dethrone the oppressors? Samuel Agomi is what he said. We haven't quite gotten a lot of donations tonight, but at least we got one buck donation.
Yes, $1.
That's probably bigger than whatever we can. Mr. President, thank you very much. This message to Mr. Drotoye and Kingsley Mogalo to support our President, Mr. Omoyele Sowore, to take back Nigeria. Please, fella and Kingsley, we're not begging you because our President Omoyele Sowore, we are begging you because of the paucities in people in our country, Nigeria. Please, my brothers and sisters, we don't want APC and PDP again in our life in Nigeria. Fela and Kingsley, you yourself know that Omoyele is God sent to Nigeria. Our African brothers and sisters, they are watching. The whole world is watching Nigeria. Thanks, Mr. President. Evangelist to Gardeners. Dennis is the one who sent this one.
Thank you, Evangelist.
So, thank you, Evangelist. Someone sent a message here. This is not relevant to this. Please try and send relevant. You're too mature to be sending jokes to my phone now. This is not a joking matter.
Not a joking time.
Mr. President, you are not insulting anyone. One of the problems of people is that they are passive aggressive. They don't know when they are supposed to talk. Yeah. So let's go look at Zenith Bank if we got any donations.
Come on.
So this is from Koforola Beckley, 1,000 naira, one of our aspirants. Choko Sarah Uchechi, 1,000 naira. Ibrahim F, 50,000 naira.
Come on.
Aweda Kabiru Bolaji, 20,000 naira.
Come on.
So this Aloida Concept Limited, Ants and Aloida Concept Limited, 160,000 naira.
Come on.
This is Edward Kana Yojoma, 10,000 naira.
Come on. Thank you.
All right, so honestly, I think there was somewhere I read payment to someone. Sorry. So the 160,000 naira was the payment to the company. We'll take that back.
Okay.
It's not a donation. Sorry about that. So, you say there are no comments, questions on the Facebook Live?
No.
People are so nice to Fada. If it was me, they would have been bombarding me with questions.
Maybe we should put Father behind again. just so they know.
The revolution has always been in the hands of the young. Okay, we read that before. That's a code, yeah. Larry Mafuito said, thanks, Mr. President, for all you're doing for us, and I hope you feel better soon. I actually feel better already. I just need for the congestion to clear out. Yeah. It's not easy. You know, there's so much dust in our system here.
You know, if you take this mango pepper from Jos and just eat a bit of it, the
yeah?
raw one, you feel better.
Why didn't you bring from Cambodia?
If you eat mango pepper, they will help you to the hospital.
Yes.
So, but I was going to talk about that stuff we talked about yesterday.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
The regional arrangement.
Okay.
You know, around the country, one of the challenges we have around the state are funds to drive this revolution, and we get complaints from all over. People want to work, they want to reach out to people, print materials, and they're having the challenges of raising funds.
Yes. And
so the plan that I think we should also adopt is use this times like these to raise funds for states and regions. We help them to raise funds and share these funds to them so that they can further our cause.
That's true.
You know?
Someone has also, in addition to that, someone asked us to make public our offices across the country so that they can link up with them directly.
Okay.
Some people might want to go and also drop off posters, donations, vehicles, chairs, you know, things that they would love to give, and I think we should do that as soon as possible. But I agree completely that we should raise funds for different regions.
Yes.
Because there are people who are interested in regional support, they want to support their state, local government towns. And we can share the money with those people.
Yes.
All right?
Yes. So if we have these funds coming in, we'll be able to raise funds for, say, the North Central state, raise for the South, raise for the Southeast, like that, and share these funds around so they can further the cause of this movement. And so if you're watching, you donate these funds, we'll be able to give them to the regional bodies to further the cause of this candidate, Omoyele Sowore. Now, what it means is that anything you give, we'll be able to share it around the state, around that area, so the people who are doing this great work can now print posters and be able to reach out to people at the grassroots. So anything you give would be able to further this cause in a different part of the country.
Yes, I want to announce that Barrister Femi Oladunjoye has sent 2,000 posters to an address in Lagos. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Someone is asking who your vice presidential candidate is.
I think by tomorrow, we'll find out who the person is.
Correct.
Yes. We have a VP now. I've been told it's a doctor, medical doctor.
Okay.
I don't want to disclose the state yet.
No need yet.
But did I add $10,000 to that? All right. Fantastic. Thank you. I think you have a call and it's interrupting the...
So, Mr. President,
yes,
maybe you should speak directly to the people and appeal to them directly for the state.
Yes. I think what we'll do is to do 6 major broadcasts next week.
Okay.
Now we focus on each region in a particular state. For example, we're going to do something for Edo State, where people in Edo State can donate to us, and all the proceeds, or percentage of the proceeds, will be sent to Edo State. Because there's a lot of Edo State indigenous in the diaspora who are madly in love with us. We can do for the Southwest in general. We can do for the Southeast. We can do for the South, and send the proceeds. We can share the proceeds to each of the states.
Yes.
We can do for the North, the Northeast, the North Central, Northwest.
Okay.
So I think we can start that next week.
Next week,
Yes.
fantastic. Yeah.
Also, we'd like to announce that we're planning to have grassroots campaign done across the country. We want each of the states coordinators to organize grassroots. You go to campaign, campuses, schools, marketplaces, like we've been doing in Lagos recently a lot, so that we can take these things to the grassroots.
We're currently planning an Abuja style.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to announce that tomorrow in Abuja, actually, we'll be on the streets of Abuja.
Correct.
I think about 11 a.m. I've been told to do grassroots campaigns on the outskirts of Abuja.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the best way to take this battle to our people.
Our people,
Yes.
exactly.
So someone has just sent a message. He says, I truly believe in youths that their eyes have been open to all the old fools that have been holding us down for so long. My president, please, you have to put your life on this moment. Your message is clear and very clear for you to take our dear country, Nigeria, back. All we have to tell you is that we, all Nigerian youths, are with you. Please don't give up. Samuel Agome again.
And then, Father is bedtime is here.
Yes.
That's right.
It's in another 9 minutes. We are going to borrow 9 minutes.
Father, 9 minutes okay?
It's our house. It's our father's house.
Yeah.
9 minutes will be, because we came to take father's, yes. Yes. Special mention of donation of more than 50,000. Ibrahim F is 50,000. Abifade Alba 60,000.
Please give him a hand, please. Wow.
Remy is 176,000. And of course, the anonymous donor, which is 10K. Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. President, what can we do to combat the looting and stealing of ballot boxes during the election? The Showman and others are very good at using boys to disrupt the electoral process. Showman is hearing you. It's hearing you loud and clear. This person said, good morning from here, Mr. President. How can we vote on November 1? This question is still revolving around the guy who said people will vote for a candidate on November 1. I don't know the modalities. I saw it like most of you saw it, and nobody has been in touch with me. But I hear from them, and we'll let you know. Thank you. Okay. So we're at 9:23. Very few minutes to go. I think we have to bring back the girls for us to get more fun, more donations coming in. Yeah. All right. So. There's something that came about the national minimum wage. Long thing that Garba Shehu is sharing with people. They're suddenly scared about this minimum wage thing, you know. Sorry, I'm here trying to read some of the things. Okay, so it's 9:24. We might as well just close so that father can go to bed. You know, we don't want to keep you waiting. It's your time. Take it back, ASC President Sowore. So, thank you so much, everyone. I think we'll leave now.
Thank you.
We'll say good night because we still have a long way to go from here. Someone just popped in saying. Yes, good evening. Someone just came and said good evening. We want to read those few ones. Oh, that was Larry Good who was giving us the chant. Good evening, sir. This is Emmanuel Paul from Dubai. Hope INEC will not use the campaign tomorrow against you, sir. No, we're not campaigning tomorrow. We're doing grassroots engagement. It's different from campaigning. Mr. Admata, what has done by you, even in last man's stand, I love you passionately because you have inspired me by your character, your boldness, confidence, and reliable. I choose you as a mentor. God bless, Mr. President. So, said, please try and visit Delta. All right, on that note, thank you so much, viewers. We'll be taking a break and we'll thank Fada, Charly Boy here again for
Fada.
We totally enjoyed.
Give it to me.
We totally enjoyed hanging out with you here tonight,
Yes.
and we hope to be back. On inauguration day, you'll have a special place. You know, you'll be the first person to sit before anybody. And you have a chance to choose where you want to sit.
Yes.
Eat what you want to eat, drink whatever you want to drink.